Namaskar, Salam, Sat Shri Akal, good morning. Dear students, welcome to this class of mine as usual. Today, in this class, I will tell you how you can write a very good inquiry letter. The students of class 10 get an inquiry letter in the writing section of their English paper. Some of the students find it very difficult to develop the contents of an inquiry letter. However, it is not so difficult to develop the contents of an inquiry letter as they think. If the nature of the question itself is clear to them, then they will be able to write an inquiry letter. But there are certain points which they have to keep in their minds at the time of writing an inquiry letter. If they keep those points in their minds, they will definitely be able to write a very good inquiry letter. In this class, I will tell you some important points with the help of an example of an inquiry letter, guiding you how you can write a very good inquiry letter. Before I tell you these points, please subscribe the channel. This is an example of an inquiry letter. An inquiry letter is a formal letter. So, you will have to follow the same format which you follow in case of a formal letter. You will get a question like this. Suppose or imagine yourself as Rudransh or Ridhima. You come across an advertisement in a newspaper offering some courses. You are very much interested in joining one of the courses advertised in that advertisement. So, you decide to write an inquiry letter asking for some details like time and duration of that particular course, fee structure, mode of payment, transportation facilities if any, and other details. So, you will have to follow the same format which you follow in case of a formal letter. First of all, you will write sender's address in 2 lines. Then leave 1 line blank. Then you will write date. I have written the same date on which you are going to take your examination, 27 February 2023. Leave 1 line blank, then you will write recipient's designation, the manager, the administrative officer, the managing director, etc. And you will take definite article the before that designation. Below that designation, you will write his address in 2 lines. Then you will leave 1 line blank. You will write subject line. You will write the complete spelling of subject, S-U-B-J-E-C-T. Some students write this subject in abbreviation form, S-U-B, and then they put colon. This is wrong. You have to write the complete spelling of subject. And remember, always begin subject line with a noun. Some students subject line write like this: regarding, complaining. No, this is not correct. Never use subject line with a present participle, non-finite. You will not use. If that present participle is working as a noun, then it is okay. Otherwise, you take a noun and you can take adjective before that to highlight the meaning of that noun. Never begin your subject line with ing or present participle, regarding or complaining, etc. Here, I have taken the noun in the beginning of that subject line, inquiry. This is the subject. So, always begin the subject line with a noun. I am reiterating on this point. And always try to use a good vocabulary. Try to use good words. For example, in the subject line, I have used prestigious. Prestigious. So, always try to use good words in whatever you write. So, the format should be clear: sender's address, then date, and then designation and address of the addressee or the recipient, this one. Then leave one line blank and write subject. You will begin the subject line with a noun. After subject line, you will leave one line blank. You will write salutation, sir or madam. Exactly below this salutation, you will start writing the opening para of that letter. I will tell you one important thing here, that you always try to divide the contents of such a letter into 3 paras. In the opening para, first para, you will mention the name of the newspaper in which you saw that advertisement. And looking at that advertisement, you have decided to write that inquiry letter, to know about the various details about that particular course. So, first para should be an introductory para in nature. You will give the introduction about that reference, how you came to know about that advertisement. तो ये चीज़ बहुत ज़रूरी है कि पहले ओपनिंग पैरा में, जिसे मैं इंट्रोडक्टरी पैरा भी कहता हूँ, उसमें थोड़ा आप रेफरेंस देंगे. ये फर्स्ट पैरा हो गया आपका. Then leave one line blank. You will now start writing the main body of this letter, beginning with, at present I am a student of class 10 in Delhi, and then you will write other details mentioning why you are interested in joining that course or club or workshop. So you will have to mention these things in the main body of that letter. Now I will underline the important words, good words, which I have used according to the nature of this inquiry letter. reference, advertisement, name of the newspaper, enthusiasts, to hone. To hone means to sharpen, to improve skills. This phrase, madly in love, quite keen. So, I want to tell you that a good vocabulary is very important to get good marks. Let me write here the second para also. This is your second para. फिर मैं इसको रिपीट करूँगा कि ओपनिंग पैरा में आप इंट्रोडक्शन दीजिए उस एडवर्टीज़मेंट का जिसके अगेंस्ट आप ये लेटर लिख रहे हैं, इंक्वायरी लेटर. सेकंड पैरा होगा मेन बॉडी ऑफ दैट लेटर कि वाई यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन जॉइनिंग दैट पर्टिकुलर कोर्स और क्लब और वर्कशॉप और वॉट एवर इट इज़. तो इस तरीके से एक इंक्वायरी लेटर आप लिखना शुरू करेंगे और इस लेटर के कंटेंट्स देखिए आप, उसके जो वर्ड्स देखिए कि हाउ आई हैव सेलेक्टेड दीज वर्ड्स. सेल्फ प्रेज इज़ नो रिकमेंडेशन, मैं कोई अपनी प्रशंसा नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन इससे एक आपको आइडिया होगा कि एक अच्छी वोकेबलरी बहुत ज़रूरी है कि अच्छे लेटर लिखने के लिए. There are other good words like expertise, nationally famed, interfere, schedule, earliest convenience. A good vocabulary always plays a very important part in making your language compact and concise. A good vocabulary makes your letter worth reading. So always try to use a good vocabulary using the most appropriate words. No word should look out of place. At the end of the second para, you will write the details which you want to know from the recipient. In this way, you will write the second para also. When the second para is complete, you will leave one line blank. Then you will start writing the third para. In the third para, you will demand an early response to your letter. You will also mention the reason why you want the early response to your letter. When the third para is complete, you will leave one line blank. Then you will write polite leave taking, yours sincerely. Here students make a serious mistake. They take apostrophe S in yours. Never take apostrophe S. This is a serious mistake. You will write yours sincerely, no apostrophe, and below that yours sincerely you will write the name you get in your question paper. In this way you will be able to write a very good letter. So keep all these important points in your mind. If you are able to have these points in your mind, you will definitely be able to write a very good letter and you will score very good marks. Let me sum up what I have told you regarding an inquiry letter. This is a formal letter तो आपको वही फॉर्मेट फॉलो करना है जो आप फॉर्मल लेटर में फॉलो करते हैं। पहले सेंडर्स एड्रेस लिखेंगे 2 लाइन में, फिर 1 लाइन छोड़ेंगे, फिर डेट लिखेंगे, फिर 1 लाइन छोड़ेंगे, फिर रिसिपिएंट्स का डेजिग्नेशन और उसका एड्रेस लिखेंगे, फिर 1 लाइन छोड़ेंगे। देन यू विल राइट सब्जेक्ट लाइन। सब्जेक्ट लाइन you will begin with a noun. Remember it, I mean. Never use present participle like inquiring. This is an inquiry letter, and suppose you write the subject line like this, inquiring about such and such course. No, this is not correct. Never use present participle. Or in other letters also, as I told you early, complaining, regarding, no, this is not correct. So you will also not write inquiring. You use noun inquiring. Subject line begin with this word inquiry. Then you will divide the body of that letter into 3 paras. First para, opening para, you will give the reference, how you came to know about that advertisement and about those any courses or classes, whatever it is. Second para, main body, and then the third para. In this way, and you will be able to write a very good letter. After the third para, you will leave 1 line blank, write polite leave taking, and then name. Here I have not marked these important words. I have forgotten. Let me underline these important words also. Prompt, facilitate. This is a phrase, well in time. Comply. Don't get confused between felicitate and facilitate. Felicitate means welcome, and facilitate means to make it easy. So try to remember the difference between these 2 words, felicitate and facilitate. I have used facilitate here. So in this way you will be able to write a very good letter. Letter is a scoring exercise, remember it. If you are able to write a very good letter, you will definitely score very good marks. Please do like and share this video. Don't forget to click the button subscribe, press the bell icon on all to get updates. God bless you all.